What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Soaring Stories podcast. This is me again, Agatha Magsambal, and happy Mental Health Month to everyone. I hope you all are taking care of yourselves not just this month, but every single day. And I just want to take this moment to remind you all that you are enough, you are loved, you are valued, you are appreciated. And I know life can be hard sometimes, but I hope we continue to keep going and we be reminded that we are we have a purpose, we are appreciated, and God will continue to guide us and give us strength. So, yeah, this is a very special episode and I have a very special guest as I always describe all my episodes and my guests. So, for this month, I am with a another one from APC. As you guys know, I am a college student from Asia Pacific College, and as someone who knows a lot of people from APC, I get to feature some of them and get to know them in this podcast. And one of them is a graduate of AP Political Science at CEU. She's also a graduate of Masters in Business Administration at Ateneo Graduate School of Business. And currently, she is Asia Pacific College's Head of Career Services Office, who takes care of internship placement, career opportunities, and alumni affairs. So, she is an absolute pleasure to be with, and she's one of my professors now since we are currently in preparation for internship. And sobrang nakakatuwa whenever I go to their office. I would always be greeted by her, "Hi, my love. Hi, my dear." She will always interact with her students, the people she works with that endearment because she is such a lovely and warm and kind person, and I'm very excited for everyone to hear this episode because she has a lot of wisdom and you will really feel the love in the conversation, and I'm really honored to get to talk to her today. So, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between, please welcome Miss Roche.
Hi, Gata. Thank you for having me today on your podcast.
Thank you po, Miss Roche, for accepting my invitation. I really appreciate it po. So, before we get started, I have an icebreaker po for you.
Okay.
So, here are my conversation cards, and pili na lang po kayo ng isang topic, and then we can answer it together.
Wow, ang lalalim naman ito. So, there's one about dreams, life lessons, exposed, courage, beliefs. Beliefs or beliefs?
Actually, wrong spell.
Beliefs yan.
Opo.
Self-awareness. Ang lalalim. Siguro I'll choose life lessons.
Color yellow. Sige.
Yan. Because of my age, I've got lots and loads. Okay.
Very, ano po to?
Timely?
Timely since, ayun po, Happy Mother's Day.
Okay,
So far.
thank
And
you.
what's the best advice po you received from your mother?
Best advice I received from my mother.
Siguro po, we can baliktad the question.
Oo.
As a mom,
As a mom, yun.
what's
yung
the
ako.
best advice?
Yan.
you can give?
Very good. Ayun. The best advice that I can give to my children is to be kind regardless of whoever that person is. Why? I am a very caring and compassionate person because of
Ramdam
my
ko nga.
children. I strongly believe kasi in do not do unto others what you do not want others to do unto
Yung
you.
golden rule
The
concept.
golden rule.
Same.
Why? Kasi when you summarize the Ten Commandments, my love, it's still the same. Di ba? You should respect one God, and then the second of that will be golden rule. Lahat ng mula 2 hanggang pababa to 10 of the 10 commandments, you summarize that, it still leads you to the golden rule. Na I'm being kind, I'm being understanding, I'm being helpful because that is what I expect other people would do for my kids. I believe in karma. Diba? So, if I bring good
Good
to
will come back to
others,
me.
good vibes will come to me. And I strongly believe in sharing also. I mean, all the blessings that I have because, I mean, again, I'm already 47. All the things that I give out, God gives it back to me triple fold. And I'm so, so grateful for that. Yeah.
That's really nice, Miss, kasi that's what I believe in din, yung golden rule concept and yung being rewarded by God na kasi we do it for him, so we don't do it for other people, kaya siya na po bahala on how to
True.
quote unquote reward us.
True. Yan yung lagi ko sinasabi sa kanila.
Actually, yung sinabi niyo po, since we're talking about faith, and yung question is, what's the best advice you received from your mother? Actually, si mami po kasi yung pinaka, how would I say, parang nag-influence po sa akin on the faith kasi we're Christians po kasi. And she always tells me na if I have a problem, she would say, call out to
Surrender
Lord.
it.
Tapos may parang chant po siya na Holy Spirit help.
Yes.
Na parang life is unfair but God is in control.
Yes.
Life is hard but God is
Yes.
good. So if you're experiencing hardships, you call unto the Lord and then
True.
allow Him.
Yan yung isa sa mga pinangahawakan ko rin sa sarili ko and isa rin sa mga lagi ko ine-echo sa mga anak ko na life is not easy. Life is full of challenges. But then if you cannot grasp, the help or belongingness in physical form sa mga kaibigan mo or kami rin sa family mo, you just call on to God. And let God. Kasi in the end, when you let it go and you surrender it to God, parang, oh my God, nasolusyonan niya yung pinag-i-stress ko. Isang buwan na akong stress about it. Pero dahil sinurrender ko sa kanila, parang, Lord, bahala na po kayo. Whatever decisions, challenging decisions that I need to, ponder on, I surrender to God. Pati ang pagpasok ko dito, pabalik sa APC. This is the 3rd time I joined APC. Yes, before I entered APC way back 2012 as marketing director. I stayed for 6 months kasi delikado yung pregnancy ko. For the 5th. Oo. Kasi I was marketing director. And malikot kasi ako. Malikot in the sense na you find me everywhere in APC. Hanggang 12th floor tayo, di ba? Umaabot pa nga ako helipad eh. Kapag kami mga event, kasi may mga photo shoot ang APCDC. Sometimes they shoot upstairs yung mga photos nila. So, malikot ako. So, on the 4th month, nagko-contract na yung tiyan ko. So, nag-bleed na ako. So, sabi ko, baka hindi laan na mag-marketing director ako as of this time kasi masyado ko malikot and delikado yung pregnancy. So, I resigned. 6 months lang ako nun. From June to December of 2012. Tapos, 2014, Ma'am Joanne called me up. Offered me the Deputy Quality Management Officer. That time, ini-establish pa lang yung quality office na hawak ni Doc Lor. We were in charge of accreditation, yan, yung mga PASCO, CHED, ISO, documentations requiring for accreditation, we handled that. So that was 2014 to 2016. That was also the time that APC sponsored my MBA. Kasi kahit may admin task ka, you have to undergo MBA kasi it's a good credential for accreditation based on SHED and all na may masters dapat yung mga ang tawag sa professors kasi ngayon higher education professionals. Yung mga college teachers, hindi sila nililabel as college teachers. Ang tawag sa kanya higher education professionals. Haba. Yan. So, para maging ganun, kailangan naming mag-MBA. So, I took up MBA and during the time I was taking up MBA, there was this leadership subject na I should interview my former boss. So, what happened there is I interviewed my former boss and my former boss offered me, he doubled my salary.
Congrats po.
Yes, but then APC cannot, kasi since hindi pa ako tapos, hindi ako mare-regular noon hanggat hindi tapos si MBA. So, APC allowed me to go join the other company. Yun, so, kaya 2014 to 2016 lang ako. Tapos, I joined the other company. Tapos, that was the time naman na 4-year-old na yung bunso ko. Wala naman ako makuwang yaya. Nag-resign din ako dun sa isang company.
Ano lang po kayo doon?
1 year lang.
And then you came back?
Hindi pa. Kasi, ito nga pala, my dear in a family, it's normally the mommies who let go of careers for the sake of the children. So, since wala kami makuwang yaya, sabi ng asawa ko, huwag ka na mag-work, alagaan mo yung bunso kasi mag-aaral na siya. So, yun, I stopped working for about 5 years. Tapos, I tried work from home. I did CITEL. I was the University Community Partnership Manager, meaning I'm in charge of placement. Placement ng mga schools at saka mga barangay kapag meron silang job employment day. Tapos, ang gagawin ko, partnership with the school, partnership with the barangay, and offer CITEL as an employer. Yun yung trabaho ko dun. I stayed with them for about 3 months lang. Bakit? Na-burnout ako. Because I cannot separate work from home. I'm at home, but they cannot talk to me because I was so engrossed with work. They're having dinner, I cannot join them kahit na nandun lang yung lamesa, andito lang ako. Dahil I'm on a meeting, daming ginagawa. Tapos, my shift for CITEL that time was 10 to 7 lang. Pero pumapasok ako ng alas 7 ng umaga. Tapos inaabot ako hanggang 1:00 ng umaga. Ganun ako ka-addict magtrabaho. So
how did you go back to APs?
After the 3 months, I learned through Miss Moana that Miss France is resigning. Miss France is actually ninang ko ang kanyang mommy sa kasal. So, kinakapatid ko si Pangga. I call her Pangga.
Prof po namin si Miss France.
Oo. Kinakapatid ko si Pangga. So, actually,
Miss France.
yeah, I know when she entered APC, that was January of 2020, bago mag-pandemic. Inabutan siya ng pandemic. Tapos, I learned nga from Miss Moana that the career services head position will be vacant. And I have a very good working relationship with Ma'am Joanne. Sobrang love ko yun si Ma'am Joanne kasi ang bait-bait niyang boss. She allows you to do stuff on your own. She really trusts you. Whatever it is. Yung kaya mong sabihin sa kanya lahat ng gusto mo. Yung, ma'am, ito po nangyayari, ito po problema. Tapos after na lumabas mo sa opisina niya, parang hanggang ganun siya kausap. So, I have a very good working relationship with her. And I told Miss Moana, ganito, tutulungan ko si Miss Joanne at the same time, tutulungan ko si Pangga. Sabi ko, para si Pangga, sa akin na lang magto-turnover. Print mo yung resume ko. Abot mo kay Miss Joanne. Pag abot mo sa kanya, pag nag-smile,
Cute.
ibig sabihin go tayo. Pero pag sumimangot, hilahin mo kaagad Tapos sabi ni Moana, nag-smile daw. At the same time, thank you very much Moana for helping. So, tinawagan kagad ako ni Miss Joanne, schedule na kagad yung interview ko. During that time, I was working naman as part-time sales agent for DMCI. So, nung naka-deploy ako sa DMCI, isa sa mga nila, sa Taft Avenue. Tumawag sa Ma'am Joanne. In-interview ako virtually. So, nag-Zoom meet kami ni Ma'am Joanne, pinag-usapan namin yung trabaho. And since hindi naman iba sa akin yung trabaho, because before I was a quality officer, I know the responsibilities of the career services. And I know din kung ano yung mga task nila. Kasi dumadaan sa akin yung mga JD nila
So kumbaga nag-align po yung
Nag-align. At the same time,
experiences.
APC ka na May tatak APC ka na. You're so at home. Kilala ko na yung mga tao. So, it will be easier for me to transition. So, nag-usap lang kami ni Ma'am Joanne noon. Tapos, June 1, siguro a week before that, June 1, nandito na ako sa HR, nagpa-process ako. June 1, nagto-turnover na sa akin si Miss France. Tapos, June 5, nag-report na ako. So, dire-diretso na yun.
Ilang years or months?
So, actually, mag-1 year ako sa June. Mag-1 year pa lang sa June. Oo. I actually love what I do. For some reason, it also helps for you to determine yung personality type mo. Look at your Enneagram. Kasi in my leadership subject...
Your Enneagram?
Yes, my love. Yay! Okay? In my leadership subject...
I-share po ko mamaya.
Yes, I get to know myself. Kaya pala ganun ang life choices ko, my love. Dahil dun sa Enneagram type ko. I'm a helper.
Is that type 2?
Yeah, I'm a type 2. I'm a
Same
helper.
type 2 din po.
So, I am happy helping other people than helping myself. That's the problem. It's a problem actually because, alam mo yun, kapag mayroong nangangailangan sa akin, I readily give myself. Pero pag ako na yung nangangailangan, ako na yung nahihirapan na, paano nga bang gagawin ko? Nahihiya akong humingi ng tulong.
So, ayun po, you mentioned na you are a helper. And tama naman po, di ba, na you are satisfied when you help people.
Yes.
Pero sometimes, it becomes bad in a way na you forget to help yourself.
Yes.
So, siguro, kasi I'm going through a similar thing and hindi naman po sa pagiging self-proclaiming, pero my friends and loved ones acknowledge me naman po as one of the kindest people that they know of. So, ayun po, I just wanted to ask how do you remain kind despite sometimes being misunderstood, or like, if you express your frustrations, parang sometimes people misunderstand you na baka hindi na siya mabait, yung nagalit na siya, like...
Alam mo yung prayer ni Saint Therese? Yung about, it's a long prayer. Tsaka yung Ignatian prayer. It's been,
Just na lang po.
Oo, na parang kahit people judge you, in the end, it's not between you and them. It's between you and God. Yun yung gist niya. So, whatever it is, kasi yun nga you become successful, you gain faithful friends. Tapos, basta parang, pag ikaw ay successful, pag ikaw ay kind, lagi ka pa rin may detractors. Hindi talaga makikita nila na maganda yan, susupport ka. Sa atin pa mga Pilipino, lakas ng crab mentality. So, Basta ang gist ng prayer na yon, in the end, it's never between you and them. It's between you and God. So, yun na lang ang sinasabi ko sa sarili ko para ituloy ko yung buhay ko. And for me din, kaya ako nandito sa earth eh. Kaya ako tumutulong sa ibang tao. Because I'm preparing myself because I believe there's heaven. May heaven akong pupuntahan. Itong world na to, ito ang, kumbaga, nagme-make sure na like a diamond, I'm being polished. I undergo weathering. Para when I go up or when I go, in the next life, pag kinuha na ako ni God, diamond. Diba? Dito pinaghirapan ko lahat. Pero pagdating doon sa heaven, I know. Pag humanap ako kay Lord, Lord, ginawa ko po lahat ng gusto nyo. Paki-check na lang po kung tama ba. Yun.
Pero di ba po there's a saying na hurt people hurt people. Kumbaga, if you're hurt, you hurt others din. Parang yung mga bullies po.
Yes.
Pero there's something that I read recently na sometimes that's true. Kaya po may mga bullies. Pero hurt people are also the ones who help others heal na kasi they know what it's like to be hurt. Kaya
True.
they respond with kindness.
Yes.
So,
Kasi yun nga yung sinasabi nila na people who knows how to empathize
okay.
is actually a curse and a blessing.
And of course.
Kasi naiintindihan mo kung bakit siya ganun eh. Pero ginanon ka eh. Pero hindi ka gaganti. Kasi laging sinasabi sa'yo, you always choose to be the better person.
Kasi po, I don't believe in revenge, to be honest. Parang,
It will only populate the hate.
Oh.
It will only give more power to the hate. So instead of hate, give love.
Kumbaga yung karma that you said earlier, si God na po bahal. So, I don't have to take revenge. Kasi, di ba may verse po sa Bible na stay calm, the Lord will fight for you.
And we have no right to judge. We are not God.
Okay.
Kaya ang isa pa rin sa mga pinangahawakan ko, only God is absolute. The rest, hindi. Diba? The rest, pabago-bago. Yung opinions ko will be my opinion for now. Pero the next thing na makausap mo ko, baka mag-iba yung opinion na yun. Kasi I've experienced another event or another happening which changed how I saw things. Diba? So, only God is absolute. The rest is, ever-changing. Yun.
So, meron po kasing, I don't know if you've heard of this, pero there's a term called empathy burnout. Parang the person gets tired of being too understanding, too kind, kasi parang na-abuse na po yung ano.
There are certain times na yes.
What would you advise those people who are experiencing?
Babalik ako dun sa Bible. Sabi ni Jesus kasi 77 beses kang magpatawad sa 77 beses pang mga beses. At yan naman yun. Wala talaga eh. We have no right to judge. We just, kagaya nga na sinasabi ko sa'yo, dito, napapolish ka. So, ipagdasal mo na lang. Yun na lang. Actually, if there are things that are beyond my control, yun na lang lagi ko sinasabi, pagdadasal ko na lang siya.
Saka we always believe in second chances.
Correct.
Tapos,
actually, itong mga ganitong klase ng paniniwala that we have, binabato to. Diba? Bakit ka masyadong mabait? Hindi, lumabang ka. Dapat lumabang ka. Ang hina-hina mo naman. No, I'm not being mahina.
It's not a weakness.
It's not a weakness. Makita mo ko umiyak kasi nasaktan ako sa sinabi mo. So what? Nasaktan naman talaga ako. Ang sinasabi ko sa'yo, huwag mong bitbitin yung galit mo kasi wala siyang pupuntahan. Kasi hindi ako galit sa'yo. Ikaw ang magdadala niyan sa puso mo. Ang bigat pa naman ng galit sa puso. I-unload mo yung sarili mo. Huwag ka magbilang ng mali. hanapin mo kung ano yung tama. That's why, kung pupunta ka naman sa management principles, you go to John Blanchard or Kenneth Blanchard, which is 1-minute manager. You do the 1-minute reprimand. Huwag ka lang maglitaan niya ng pagkahaba-habang sermon. 1-minute reprimand, nagkamali na isang beses kasi nag-shut off ang tao kapag masyado mahaba yung sermon. And at the same time, you catch people doing something good.
Opo.
Because it makes them feel good. Kaya sa manager ka, what you always do is to catch people doing something bad. Eh ano na naiwan
Hindi
sa'yo?
ako naman.
Puro nega.
Tsaka I believe in yung pag nagko-confront sa tao, yung purpose is to not delve into what went wrong, but to move forward
Yes.
with no condemnation. Yung hindi po tayo magfo-focus dun sa
Correct. Kaya lang
No
si Ma'am
judgment.
Joanne, kasi she doesn't look at you subjectively as a person na ikaw. Hindi, sosolusyonan natin yung problema by process. Not because you're palpak, you're mahina, or no,
Kasi
she doesn't solve
we're
it
a work
that
in
way.
progress.
Correct.
So, as a helper po, type 2 Enneagram, who are the people that influenced you to continuously be kind?
Number one, my dad. Because, alam mo yun, hindi kami mayaman, yung tama lang.
Oh.
Pero, with him kasi, he's very popular in our place na if there's anyone who needs anything, financially or whatever help, kumakatok yung mga tao sa bahay namin. Tapos, minsan nga kami wala na kaming ulam. Pero kapag ka na-sense ng daddy ko na mas kailangan nung taong kumatok, ibibigay pa ng daddy ko yun. Kasi sasabihin ng daddy ko, minsan lang naman. And we can manage. Pero that person, if I don't give this to him, he might never survive. So might as well. Yung ganong klase ng ano.
So, how do you gain wisdom po while remaining kind? Like, wisdom in a sense on determining na baka naabuso ka na po or baka mali po tong tinutulungan ko pero you still remain kind.
Hindi ko iniisip na inaabuso ko. I still remain kind because deep in my heart, I know na hindi ako naaabuso.
Kasi
Yung ibang tao, they say na, uy, inaabuso ka na.
Pero sometimes people tell you, diba, sana nagalit ka, sana ganito sinabi mo.
Oo, diba? No.
Kasi yun nga po is,
Hindi
I also
talaga.
tell them na it's what it is.
Oo nga. I mean,
It's who
okay
I am.
naman ako.
Hindi ko
So, sabi ko, okay naman ako. Chill ka lang kasi okay naman ako. Sabi ko.
Although, diba, it's okay naman po to feel frustrated a bit kasi nga siya.
At certain times, yes.
Lalo na pag na-offend ka. Pero, you
don't
continue
do
to be.
No, we move on.
Kasi God will reward you naman.
Oo. Actually, the simple gesture of helping an old lady cross the street,
Oo.
it gives you something of ang sarap sa dibdib, ang sarap sa puso. Pag nakakatulong ka sa iba kahit hindi mo kakilala, yun nga mga kakilala mo, tinutulungan mo. What more stranger? Iba. Nakakataba ng puso talaga.
Saka po, di ba, we're kind not because we get something in return, but because God designed us to be, or like,
To be like that.
we do it for Him naman. We don't do
Pero
it for
I actually don't know if you believe in angels or whatsoever. Pero if there are, jobs na i-offer sa akin si Lord sa next life ko kapag pinabalik niya ako ulit sa earth, gusto ko yata maging anghel.
with the wing.
Para I can go anywhere and help people. Yeah, yun. Parang feeling ko, siguro anghel ako sa dati kong buhay.
So, Miss, thank you so much. I know this is not really a long episode, pero I really hope na our listeners get to learn something from you. Kasi sobrang, it really warmed my heart having this conversation. Na hindi lang siya for the sake of recording, pero it comforted me din na
I'm actually glad that there will be people listening into this podcast. I don't know with this world kasi right now, di ba, there are lots of distractions. Social media, you watch lots of YouTube, na na-offend na ako sa mga video sa YouTube kasi sabi ko parang ang dark na nila or ang masyadong violent. Pero the thing is, you know what people lack nowadays is to have genuine conversation.
That's why I started this thing, pre.
Iba yung feeling
Yeah.
when you talk to a person. Iba yung feeling when you talk to them over the phone. Iba yung magkaharap kayo eh. Kasi you see the full expression, the intonation of the voice, and mas ramdam mo na mahal ka.
That's why pag nagre-record po ako laging in person. Kaya thank you so much for accepting.
Yes, you're welcome.
And fun fact, guys, ngayon lang po kami nag-usap ni Miss Roche ng ganito. And super rewarding siya. And ang sarap po sa feeling to get to talk to you like this. And thank you so much po for
Siguro,
your wisdom.
God meant it to happen.
Oh.
So, and hopefully, we will be able to help others as well, inspire them to do more, heartfelt conversations. Kasi, ramdam ko yung mga bata ngayon, nagtitiis, anong tawag natin doon, nagtitimpi or nagbabottle up.
Oh.
Tapos bigla na lang sasabog, which is hindi natin naintindihan. Bakit siya sumabog? Parang takot na takot silang mag-open up because they feel na baka pag nag-open up ako, they will see that I'm weak. No, it's not. Kasi sabi nga ni Lord, ask and you shall receive. How will you receive if you will not ask? Diba? So start conversing. Start telling the world your heart. Yun.
That's so beautiful po, Miss. Thank you so much. So, is there anything you want to promote?
Actually, none. None as of this time. So, siguro, ang gusto ko lang sabihin is, be a blessing. Be a blessing. Okay? Do not expect anything in return because if it's meant for you, it will come to you triple-fold. God knows. Yun lang.
Thank you po so much. So guys, that was Miss Roche, and I really hope that we learn something from her kasi sobrang warm and genuine ng conversation na yon, and I really, really appreciate her for accepting my invitation. And yeah, believe it or not, that was the first time that I get to talk to her in that way, and it's so great. It really warmed my heart, and I really do believe that God led us to talk, to have that conversation as I was looking for a guest for this month's episode, and it led me to her. So I really appreciate her taking the time to sit down with me. We get to talk about such a beautiful topic, something that we get to relate to, and I hope that you guys can have some takeaways from this as well. And yeah, a little bit of insight from me. For those of you who know me as that person, who acknowledge me as that kind of person, someone who is kind and genuine. I really thank you guys for that. A few months ago on my birthday, my friends gave me a magazine highlighting me, who I am as a friend, as a person, and one of the words that really repeats and resonates is how kind I am. And I really, really appreciate that. Thank you for seeing me in that way. And I know it's not easy to be kind, and there were so many moments where I could have been this, I could have been that. But at the end of the day, I choose to be kind because I know that God sees my heart, God knows the desires of my heart, and God knows that I am genuine, and He is the one that gives me the grace and the strength to be who I am, and I owe it all to Him. And like what Miss Roche said, the golden rule concept, I do believe that as much as possible, I would treat others the way I want to be treated. And I know I'm not perfect, I make mistakes, but I know how to acknowledge them and be the bigger person. because I value the relationships more than winning the argument. So there's somehow a balance on kindness and being firm in that sense. So yeah, again, for me, let's just continue to do what we do, and I hope that in whatever way we can be kind and we can give love to the world. And as we celebrate Mental Health Month this year, may we continue to practice all the ways on taking care of ourselves, not just for this month but every day. And I hope that we be a resemblance of love to each other as well. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you all on the next one. Bye. I love you guys. And once again, you are enough, you are valued, you are appreciated. All the positive assurance, may you be reminded. So, yeah. Bye. See you on the next one.